So, welcome to the 5K to 15K affiliate army presentation, where you'll learn that you'll never have to pay for ads or marketing again with access to an army of over 250 trained affiliates that will use their own money, network, skills, and time to grow your sales. They'll even close the deals for you, and you don't even have to pay them anything monthly. They're not employees or any of that stuff. Okay. So first, let's get started with this. You need to know that this is real.
Listen, I woke up some money. Fly guy, David Robbins. I went through his class and I made 140,000 in 90 days. They're booking right now. It's already been 3 people that booked in less than 24 hours.
Okay, so that student or partner right there, his name is Keith. He made over 140K in 90 days. Most of you guys don't make that in a year. That's not a picking on you thing. That's just a fact. Okay. So we just wanted to start off the game with some proof. So why do you need this? Okay. So the first reason you need this is because the cost of acquisition, the cost to acquire customers is pretty much like rising higher than ever. If you're using platforms like Google ads, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, I can see right through it, guys, right? I'm a business owner as well. So you might get customers and you think, okay, as long as I turn them into a regular customer or something like that, this is a good this is a good deal for me. And you don't really see any other options because you're a business owner, you're not an advertiser professionally. So, but this is what happens. Your expenses go up, but your amount of customers stay the same, or even worse, they decrease. That is the sucky part about paid advertisement. But you've been told by everybody else that you need to advertise, which is true. But the problem is it doesn't have to be you. If you've heard of Jeff Bezos before, you'll know he became one of the richest men ever because he deployed affiliates. What we're going to talk about today. Some of you guys might know them as referral partners. All right. So that decreases your risk when you're trying to grow your company. Okay. So number 2, directories such as Thumbtack, where a lot of you guys have been found by my team. Thumbtack, Zillow, Home Advisor, Angie, Angie's List, Realtor.com, a lot of these different platforms or whatever, they're charging you and 10 other people for the same lead, and then you're in the race to call that lead. But what if you're already on a job or something like that? By the time you get to that lead, they're telling you, oh, no thanks, I've already been serviced, or they don't even answer the call at all. That sucks, right? Because it's not like Thumbtack or those other platforms are going to give you the money back if you don't get the job, right? That's how they made billions of dollars, selling all of you guys the same leads. Okay, so now the number 3 reason you need this is due to the 2 reasons above. It's close to impossible to scale your business. A lot of you guys want to scale. You have a working business, but now you want multiple locations, or you just need more profit after the overhead expenses and all of that stuff is going on. But you're stuck, right? You're like, yo, how do I scale this up without taking out major loans or hiring some super expensive marketing agency that's going to put me on some monthly retainer, right? Well, let me just, help you guys out right now. You don't have to do that stuff anymore. We are not trying to have you as a client. We want you as a partner. There's only a one-time membership fee. That's it. You're not paying us anything monthly, and you never ever have to pay for leads or buy advertising again. Okay. So let me show you how well this works with another success story. This is one of my favorites. You'll like it too.
We have a party bus and limousine set up with Anti-Job and David in Seattle and Tacoma. He gave us a strategy. Leads came in. We got our first payment. It was for $1,500. I just wanted to let you guys know that the strategy works because once you get that offer right, it'll convert more. Now we have bookings for May, June, and July as well. Thank you, David.
So you heard that correctly. This is a party bus company. Same day, 1,500 after he did what I told him to do. Guys, you're going to see a lot of different type of testimonials and everything, but I recommend that you stop watching testimonials and become one. Get rid of fears and skepticisms. And for once, you stand in the spotlight and be the celebrity, okay? But we're going to continue, guys. All right. And I also wanted to let you know that this is not just in the transportation niche. We just do a lot of stuff in limos and party buses, but we have experience with realtors, plastic surgeons, and different types of contractors as well. So, yes, this will work for you. Let me answer that question. Okay, let's move on. All right. So I'm going to answer every single question. Consider me as an FAQ that's talking to you right now. Okay. I want to make sure you have full clarity because money is instant the moment that an offer meets clarity. Okay. So we all want to make money. Of course, I want to make money. And if you guys, a confused mind don't buy, right? Okay. So I want to answer everything so that you'll know that once you plug this into your business, it's going to grow like it has Viagra or Miracle Grow attached to it. Okay. All right. So we have step one. This is answering exactly how it works so well. Well, step one, we analyze what you're already doing that's working well, but costing you out of pocket. So the problem is out of pocket. We're just going to say that right there. Well, don't it take money to make money? That's false, guys. Of course, the initial partnership, but that doesn't mean you have to continuously keep paying for things month after month after month after month. You already have employees that you have to pay for, rent for whatever location or equipment that you have. You shouldn't have to pay to acquire customers. Okay, so we analyze what's already working, and then we remove that burden of paying for what's working. Okay, so all right, so that's step one. We figure out what's already working. For example, some of you guys were on Zillow, some of you guys were on Thumbtack, and you're getting leads. You'll tell people when they reach out to you, yeah, we're getting leads. Yeah, I'm closing deals. But the problem is you still have to go through so many no's, or you still have to go through so many people that flaked, no calls, no shows, but you still had to pay for those leads. So you're still in pain. You just don't know it sometimes. Okay. All right. So we remove that from you. That's step one. Step two, we construct your irresistible offer strong enough to lower cost per acquisition. A lot of the times, you guys are paying high for leads. You think $50 is a good cost per lead, you know what I'm saying? But your service is 100 to $200. No, 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 no. A good cost per lead is zero, sir. That's why a lot of realtors and dentists try to build their referrals, right? And they are on the right, track right there with that. But they just haven't figured out how to scale their referrals up to make it to where everybody is referring to them. And that's what we're going to do, okay? So that will lower your cost of acquisition to zero. When we bring that irresistible offer and we plug it into those affiliates, your army of trained referral partners that work on a commission only basis, all right, guys, they're going to be equipped with an arsenal of irresistible offers according to the services that you provide. This is going to be crazy good for you. Okay. Now, step three, we recruit slash train 250 affiliates to use their time, money, and to sell and scale for you, eliminating every risk of advertising. So ROI is no longer a problem. A lot of people like to calculate their ROI. Okay, if I put $1 in and get a $4 out, you know what I'm saying? Then hey, that's good for me. If I can put $10 in and I can get $100 back, that's good for me, which is true. But what if we had other people putting that $10 in, right? What if your affiliates or your referral partners were trained by us to run Facebook ads, Google ads, a list on these different platforms and directories for you under different names? And when the leads come in, they sell to them, they pitch to them, they close them, and make sure you get paid and make sure you get the information for the customer. What if we did that? Okay, so now this will allow you to scale past any so-called competitor that you have. So when we tell you we can only work with 1 or 2 people per city, we're not exaggerating and we're not using scarcity tactics. This is literally a domination formula. You'll have multiple people, maybe even like hundreds of people that are going to be listing on these different directories for you. So you're going to drown out all competition. All right. Now, why can't you do this yourself? Because those platforms have trackers. All right, they track cookies, they track IP addresses, they track different business data and all of that extra stuff. So you need complete strangers to make all of these different business listings, and we train them in a specific way to make sure they don't, alert the they don't go against any policies. We'll just say that. So everything is ethical, everything works. So imagine this: you just have this super hyper targeted lead source paid for you, okay? And the deals are closed for you, okay? So now no one else is doing that. We look, okay? So let's move on. All right, part two of exactly how well this works. Here's an example of when we upgraded a party bus's irresistible offer through strategic partnerships. Sales through the freaking roof. It's supposed to be the roof. So let me go ahead and change that right now. Sales through the roof, and no one else on Thumbtack could compete. So if you look at this little Thumbtack profile right here or description, you'll see the irresistible offer through our strategic partnerships. Now, you can make these partnerships if you want to, but there is a headache to make these partnerships, okay? We've got so good at it that it's almost instant, right? So what we do is we partner with people that would be in the customer journey of the person that's going to purchase for you. For example, with this party bus, they're going to be out for whatever their occasion is. Maybe it's a birthday, some type of anniversary, a corporate event. They're going to need to eat. They're going to want entertainment and all of that. So what we do is we partner with different places of entertainment and different places that provide services, for discounts and all of this extra stuff, right? And we put it all under one umbrella and create like a deluxe package. And the company that cares the most makes the most. If you care the most about the customer, you're going to make the most money. So this is why they'll pay us higher. They'll pay our higher prices than, going to the regular source or to our competitors, because we put together these offers like this. Okay. So it says rent a party bus with us today and get 10% off all future birthday rentals, plus a $300 restaurant voucher for your night on the town. Add to that, we'll throw in 10% off our partner's 5-star hotel for the night. Simply book with us today. We guarantee the best experience, or we'll take 30% off all future holidays for you. So the key to that is your initial pricing being way over what your profit margins need to be. So why would they pay that? Because they're getting all of those discounts in the other places. They have to go somewhere to eat anyway. They have to go somewhere to sleep anyway, right? So it just makes it look like you're putting everything all under one umbrella. You care the most, so you're going to make the most sales, okay? All right, so let's move on. Yes, this is powerful, I know. Okay, so how will this guarantee scaled sales? This is the power play. Once we perfected the offer, the job is simply to duplicate and multiply what's working through your affiliate army using their budgets. You no longer pay for leads or marketing. Okay, so we'll take that offer and we'll create a lot of different entities. They'll seem as if they're not related at all, right? And then we'll throw them all to your army. Okay, your army. So imagine 100 Thumbtack accounts, 50 Facebook accounts, 50 Instagram ads going up, right, from different organizations, different partners and everything like that. Okay, so let's move on. This is a visual of what it looks like. Okay, so if you have if your Thumbtacks is working right now, then your army is going to do the Thumbtacks. Your Google ads are working right now, your army is going to start doing the Google ads. Okay, so this is all out of their pocket, all out of their time. Okay, we made it copy and paste, simple, really working campaigns to the T. Okay, so if your home advisor is working, then we're going to put the army to that. Your SEO is working, we're going to put the army to that. So you're going to start ranking in multiple spots on the first page of Google without hiring some type of agency. Okay, so this is full domination. All right, so when I said 5K to 15K, that's really chump change in comparison to what an agency would charge, even if they knew how to do what we do, right? Okay, so Zillow, multiplication. Facebook ads, multiplication with no risk to you because it's nothing out of your pocket. Once you become a partner, like all of these affiliates become yours. Okay, now let's move on with the power play. All right, so what guarantees are in your future? How is this going to look? Everybody like to ask, what is your 5-year business plan? Or where do you see yourself in 5 years? Okay, so rapidly, what we've been able to achieve, our old limo service champs company, you can Google limo service champs, in like 2016 to 2018, we were able to go to maybe like 6 or 7 different cities. Okay, 6 or 7 different cities, and then we pass that off to a private guy. Okay, and now next, what you want is to be able to take what you're making annually and make that per month. Okay, so I see a lot of people struggling. Realtors wear their suits and they post their Instagram posts in their suits, doing their open houses and looking all nice and professional. And it gives the illusion that they're making a lot of money. Truthfully, they struggle to make under like 3 sales per month. Okay. Right. So, like, depending on your brokerage and your splits and everything, you're not really making that much money, guys. Okay. Depending on your expenses and how you live. Right. And then when we go to the transportation niche, guys, like, yo, I know what's really happening. So you can fake a lot of these other marketing agency guys and tell them you're okay. But the truth is, a lot of you guys are on the verge of closing. You're just tired of being pitched and sold to. I get it. I understand. You've been burned before and all of that extra stuff. That's why a person that's actually done real offline local business should be the one to guide you and help you. Okay, so turn your 6 figures annually to 6 figures per month. It's very simple. It happens through that rapid multiplying of what works. Okay, now let's move on. We have another one. Ta-da! Can you believe it? Listen up. Before people start clicking off, how many bookings have you got so far with your party bus rental business?
I got 7 bookings so far.
7 bookings so far. Anything else in the pipeline?
Oh yeah, a lot more in the pipeline. I would say at least like a good handful, like a good 4 or 5 still in the pipeline.
Nice. That is where it's at. Okay, so 7 bookings, 4 or 5 in the pipeline. On average, how much are you charging them for, the customers? Okay, so he's charging anywhere between $1,500 to $3,000 per booking. He got super fast, 8 bookings, like just rapidly with this system right here. And it's continuously going, guys. So this works. And as you can tell, him as well as the first person that I showed you, they are booked up for the next couple of months as well. So it's not just some random occurrence or something when they start getting results. So why does this work so fast? We got the explanation for you. Because if you notice, there's a reoccurring theme, okay? Most of the people get sales the first day, the first week, first month, right? So it starts scaling pretty fast. Why does it work so fast? Remember, we're recruiting 250 affiliates that need commissions to live. This is their way of living. These are people that don't want a 9-to-5 job. They're like online entrepreneurs that don't want a traditional job, but they need money, but they don't want to have the stresses of starting their own businesses or something like that, right? So they'll work on commission basis, bringing other people sales. Okay, so we literally copy and paste what's working into their systems, and they make money when you get sales. So this is why you're not going to be paying them out of pocket. This is why you're not going to have to pay any monthly fees or anything, right? Okay, so this means at any given time, you'll have dozens to hundreds of trained assassins all working to grow your business, and your only responsibility is handling fulfillment, which you're already good at. So you don't have to learn any new skills or none of that stuff if you have the done for you service. Okay. All right. So now this is what you're going to get. A lot of you guys are like, okay, I understand what an affiliate is. It's pretty much a referral partner that's going to be sending me sales, on a commission only basis, taking away all risk of marketing and advertising and need for calculating ROI, right? So how do you track it? You're going to get your very own custom platform like so, as you can see right here. All right. So you're going to have your own affiliate network. And then this is where you're going to plant your offers. So these are some of our offers. We have the flyers out to build your market monopoly. That's now actually 250K, but our affiliates will get 17,000. So this is how much we get paid from a partner, and this is how much our affiliates will get paid, 17,000. Here's what you're getting today, right? If you choose the 15K done for you option, our affiliates will get 3,600. You see, so on and so forth. All right, then you have the section that have the pages and pages of the affiliate marketers data. Okay, so we have their emails, their numbers, all of that stuff. We'll be able to track. We'll be able to log into their accounts, track where their traffic is coming in, where they're getting the best sales from, and all of that stuff, so you can ramp it up. Okay, boom. Now here's another success story. I hope you're not getting tired of it. This is the last one I'm going to show you today, I promise. Okay.
And gratitude to Israel, David. And when I tell you, I got instant messages, people flooding in that wanted my services. And I've been booming ever since, not exaggerating, booming ever since. So if you are on the fence of working with Yazriel, David Israel, I'm here to tell you, you are missing out. You are missing out. I have made thousands of dollars, and I'm not even exaggerating. I'm super excited with 2024, working with David.
All right, so as you can see, guys, she's not exaggerating. She's made thousands, and it worked instantly, as she said. Now, everybody's situation is kind of different, okay? I have to cover my kunduni and say that, oh, these results vary and all of that extra stuff. But we work off of formulas, so there's no unpredictability about it. So pretty much everybody, as you can see, their stories are all the same, okay? So I want your story to be the same, but it doesn't matter what I want. I can't care about your business more than you care about your business, okay? So let's see how much you care about your business, seeing that there is something out there that exists like this to be able to scale you rapidly, okay? And take away your pains. That's the best part about this. It's going to take away all pains and fears of advertising. Now you don't have to worry about the struggles or the disadvantages of advertising, because that goes to your army. That all goes to your affiliates. So I want you to say this out loud to yourself right now. Yes, deploy my army. Yes, deploy my army. Okay, right? Your net worth is determined by your network. You've heard that before. Now I'm trying to help you build your network. Okay, which will simultaneously build your net worth simply. Okay, so it says right here, this is the done for you. No, this is the do it yourself right here. It says instead of paying us $14,997 to build your affiliate army to dominate your sales, here's the cheaper way. So this is the 5K course right here, where you'll be able to give this to a staff member or yourself, and they'll be able to build out your affiliate army step by step. It's very simple. So that's the 5K option, or the done for you option is over here, guys. It's all up to you. This is based off what you want to do. The goal is for you to do whatever you need to do. Okay, don't wait for the last minute. Don't wait for more pain. Don't wait for you to be on the last leg of your business. Things are about to shut down. This is that one thing that you'll purchase that will make it to where everything else changes. Guess what? You can I don't know how sentimental you are, but you can fire closers that you have, salespeople that you have, all of that, because you'll have this army of affiliates that are going to be answering calls, doing messages on DMs, on social media, all of that stuff. So automatically you start saving money by eliminating expenses. Okay. All right. And then it starts to scale the business. So this is done for you, where we'll do it for you. Never pay for ads or marketing again. We build your own army of 250 trained affiliates that use their own money, networks, skills, time to grow your sales. Okay. All right. So you're going to be able to leverage the budgets of hundreds, guys. And this is only 15K. I say only 15K because, as you saw, we have a brother in there that brought in 140K in less than 90 days. Okay, like dog, that's like way more than a 15K investment. Okay, it's simple math, right? Wouldn't you, with common sense, trade 15K for $140,000? Okay, we have people bringing in thousands of dollars their same day, bringing in tens of thousands of dollars their same month. Okay, so 15K is a drop in the bucket. All right, so what you want to do right now, without hesitation, don't even think hard about it. Don't go and discuss it. You don't need to go and discuss it with a friend or sit on Santa Claus's lap or speak to, your wife on a pillow at night or something. If you're a business person and you're serious about your business, you don't want to be mediocre anymore. You don't want to be just making it or just getting by, just another one of the service providers in your industry, in your city. You want to be the one that stands out, right? The one that people just automatically think of when they need their service in your area. This is what's going to achieve that. There's no way around it. Okay? So go ahead, make a move. We'll see you guys on the inside. You can text that number right there to get started for each one of these, or you can visit the website. But we recommend it's faster if you just text the number.